chapter 7 we have reached. I'm going to open up a random page of this book that I'm reading and read one paragraph, and then I'm going to read chapter 7 of the 15 Laws of the Universe. So here we go. Stop right here, and we are going to read the power and love. The power of love will always win out. Always. So you stay with it. You whisper prayers of gratitude directly into the face of terror and fear. You're able to feel any darkness weaving insidiously through your system, and still you stay in your heart. White light in, green ray out. You know that. The power of love will always win out, always. You feel your heart expanding physically and etherically as you use the power of breath and color to take your fears and darkness to the altar of your heart and allow them to be consumed whole by love and gratitude. The heart isn't to be protected. It is a sacred healing space in which to come into communion with yourself, to feel the pain and terror and experience darkness and heartbreak in order to expand and grow emotionally and spiritually and come into place of deep trust that the power of love will always win out. Always. And when you trust your heart as a compass, I have a compass tattooed on my arm, with true north always pointing toward my heart, just in case I forget. You can really slowly start to expand to the joy and pleasure of being with yourself. All your parts, unapologetically in your body. The power of love will always win out. Always. Okay, that's enough. Let's get into my chapter now. Chapter 7. The Law of Relativity. The law of relativity is one of the 15 universal laws that govern the universe. It is a principle that states that everything in the universe is relative to everything else, and that nothing exists in isolation. The law of relativity is an important principle in many spiritual traditions and philosophical systems, and it has a significant implications for our understanding of ourselves and the world around us. The law of relativity teaches us that everything in the universe is relative to everything else. This means that nothing exists in isolation, and everything is connected and interdependent. The law of relativity also teaches us that everything in the universe is constantly changing, and that our perception of reality is relative to our own experiences and beliefs and perspectives. One of the key aspects of the law of relativity is that it challenges our perceptions of what is good or bad, positive or negative. The law of relativity teaches us that everything in the universe is relative, and that there is no inherent good or bad, positive or negative. Rather, our perceptions of these things are relative to our own experiences and perspectives. For example, something that may be considered a negative experience for one person may be considered a positive experience for another. The law of relativity teaches us to consider things from different perspectives and to recognize that our perceptions of reality are shaped by our experiences and beliefs. Another important aspect of the law of relativity is that it teaches us to be mindful of our comparisons to others. When we compare ourselves to others, we are often comparing our own experiences to someone else's, which can be misleading and unhelpful. The law of relativity teaches us that everyone's experiences and perspectives are unique, and that we should focus on our own growth and development, rather than comparing ourselves to others. The law of relativity can also be applied to our understanding of time. The law of relativity teaches us that time is relative and that our experience of time is relative to our own perceptions and experiences. For example, when we are engaged in a pleasurable activity, time may seem to pass quickly, while when we are engaged in an unpleasant activity, time may seem to pass slowly. The law of relativity also teaches us that our perception of time is relative to our own experiences and perspectives. For example, someone who has experienced a traumatic event may feel like time is moving slowly, while someone who is engaged in an enjoyable activity may feel like time is flying by. There are several practices that can be used to cultivate an understanding of the law of relativity and its application to personal growth and transformation. One of the most powerful is mindfulness meditation, which can help us to become more aware of our own perceptions and experiences, and to recognize the relative nature of reality. Another practice that can help us to cultivate an understanding of the law of relativity is gratitude journaling. By reflecting on the positive aspects of our experiences and recognizing the relative nature of our perceptions, we can cultivate a deeper sense of appreciation and contentment. In conclusion, the law of relativity is a fundamental principle that governs the universe, and it teaches us that everything in the universe is relative to everything else, and that our perceptions of reality are shaped by our experiences and beliefs. By understanding and embracing this powerful principle, we can begin to cultivate a deeper sense of connection and harmony with ourselves and others, and to approach our lives with a greater compassion, awareness, and understanding. So take some time to reflect on your own perceptions and experiences, and see what opportunities for growth and transformation may be waiting for you just around the corner. The law of relativity is a powerful principle that can have a profound impact on our lives. By recognizing the relative nature of reality and our perceptions, we can cultivate a deeper sense of awareness, compassion, and understanding. Here are some steps on how to apply the law of relativity to your life. Step 1. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness meditation can help you become more aware of your thoughts, feelings, and experiences. By becoming more mindful, you can begin to recognize the relative nature of your perceptions and gain a deeper understanding of yourself and others. Step 2. Embrace diversity. The law of relativity teaches us that everything in the universe is connected and interdependent. By embracing diversity and recognizing the unique experiences and perspectives of others, we can cultivate a deeper sense of connection and empathy. Step 3. Focus on gratitude. Gratitude journaling is a powerful tool for cultivating a sense of appreciation and contentment. By reflecting on the positive aspects of your experiences and recognizing their relative nature, you can develop a more positive outlook on life. Step 4. Avoid comparisons. Comparing yourself to others is a common pitfall that can lead to feelings of inadequacy and discontent. The law of relativity teaches us that everyone's experiences and perspectives are unique, and that comparisons are often unhelpful. Step 5. Embrace change. The law of relativity teaches us that everything in the universe is constantly changing. By embracing change and recognizing its relative nature, you can develop greater flexibility and resilience in the face of adversity. Step 6. Let go of judgment. The law of relativity teaches us that there is no inherent good or bad, positive or negative. By letting go of judgment and recognizing the relative nature of our perceptions, we can develop greater compassion and understanding for ourselves and others. Step 7. Practice self-reflection. Self-reflection is a powerful tool for cultivating self-awareness and personal growth. By reflecting on your experiences and perceptions, you can gain a deeper understanding of yourself and your place in the world. In conclusion, the law of relativity is a powerful principle that can have a profound impact on our lives. By embracing its teachings and applying them to our daily lives, we can cultivate a deeper sense of awareness, empathy, and understanding. So take some time to reflect on your own experiences and perceptions and see what opportunities for growth and transformation may be waiting for you. Here's a little story. The Relativians and the law of relativity, a magical lesson of perception. Once upon a time, in a magical land far away, far, far away, far, far away, there lived a group of 1,111 little creatures called the Relativians. The Relativians were unique in that they understood and lived by the law of relativity, which taught them that everything in the universe was relative to everything else, and that nothing existed in isolation. The Relativians were happy and content creatures who lived in harmony with each other and with the world around them. They never compared themselves to each other, for they knew that each one of them was unique and had their own experiences and perspectives. One day, a group of humans stumbled upon the land of the Relativians. The humans were amazed by the beauty and magic of the Relativians' world, but they were also puzzled by the Relativians' way of life. The humans were used to comparing themselves to others, and they often judged things as good or bad, positive or negative. The Relativians welcomed the humans to their land and showed them around. They shared their wisdom and knowledge with the humans, and the humans were fascinated. They had never heard of the law of relativity before, and they were amazed by its simplicity and power. The humans stayed with the Relativians for several days, and during that time, they learned a lot about themselves and the world around them. They realized that their perceptions of reality were shaped by their experiences and beliefs, and that they had the power to change their perceptions and perspectives. When it was time for the humans to leave, the Relativians gave them a gift, a magical mirror that reflected the law of relativity. The humans looked into the mirror and saw themselves and the world around them in a new light. They saw the beauty and interconnectedness of all things, and they realized that they had the power to create their own reality. The humans returned to their world, but they never forgot the lessons they learned from the Relativians. They shared the law of relativity with others, and soon the world was happier. The world was a happier, more harmonious place. And so, the Relativians and the humans lived happily ever after, in a world where everything was relative and nothing existed in isolation. Make a beautiful day. Peace.